You picked your one idea. You gave it 90 days? Great. Now I want you to do something much more uncomfortable. I want you to make $100 because I realized something about myself. I can spend hours making an idea look like a business without ever finding out whether it actually is one. None of those things answer the question that actually matters. Will somebody pay me to solve this problem? That's the first $100 test. And notice what I didn't say. I didn't say $10,000. I didn't say quit your job. I didn't say build a six-figure business in 30 days. Forget all of that for a minute. Your first target is ridiculously simple, $100. Why $100? Because $100 is small enough to feel possible, but big enough to require something important. A real human being has to say, yes, this problem matters enough that I'll pay you to help me solve it. And that changes everything, because before somebody pays you, you have an idea. After somebody pays you, you have evidence. And here's where I think people like us get ourselves into trouble. We're creative. We're ambitious. We love building things. And building feels productive. But sometimes building is actually the safest place to hide. Because nobody can reject an offer you haven't made yet. Let me say that again. Nobody can reject an offer you haven't made. That's why tweaking your website for another week feels easier than asking someone, would you pay me to solve this? Now we're dealing with something completely different, rejection. And that's where the real business begins. So here's what I'm doing. For the next stage of my 90-day experiment, I'm not asking, how do I make millions? I'm asking, can I make $100 solving this one problem? Here's the challenge. Take the person you identified in episode 3. Find 5 real people who fit that description. Not 5,000 followers, 5 humans. Talk to them. Ask what they're struggling with. Listen to the words they actually use. Then offer the simplest possible solution. Don't build the giant course yet. Don't spend 3 weeks creating a website. Don't create 47 modules. Don't order merchandise. Solve the smallest painful version of the problem first. Maybe that's a consultation, a simple guide, a template, a service, a workshop, whatever genuinely solves the problem. Then ask someone to pay for it. That sentence might be worth more than another 100 hours of research because now you're learning from the market instead of your imagination. And here's the psychological shift I want us to make. Your first $100 isn't really about the money. It's about permission. It's proof that somebody other than you believes this solution has value. And once you have one, you don't immediately start another business. You ask, how did I get that customer? Why did they buy? What exactly did they value? Can I do it again? That's how our 90-day experiment starts becoming real. Not 10 businesses. Not another opportunity. One problem getting solved better and better. So here's your challenge. Try to earn your first $100 from your one idea. But I want to make this next part interesting. I'm going to ask you to publicly choose your next move. If you're willing to attempt the first $100 test, comment 100. Just 3 characters, 100. And here's why I want you to comment before you've made the money. Once you publicly say you're doing something, it becomes harder to quietly disappear when it gets uncomfortable. So comment 100 now. Then come back and reply to your own comment when you make your first sale. And if you've already made your first $100 from your idea, don't comment 100. Comment done. Then tell us what you sold, because somebody reading your comment may need to see proof that ordinary people are actually doing this. We're not building a comment section full of spectators. We're building a scoreboard. If you're joining this 90-day experiment, get on the mailing list too. That's where I'm sharing the deeper challenges, tools, and exercises that go with this series. And when my next resource launches, people on the mailing list will hear about it first and receive a special 90% launch discount. But don't leave yet, because I want you to answer this before your brain gives you 17 reasons why you're not ready. Are you going to spend the next 90 days preparing to have a business or proving that you have one? Your idea doesn't need to be perfect. It needs its first customer. Now go find them.